Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look for every day at school. So first I'm just going to use my favorite foundation, Revlon. I don't know where you can get this anymore, but I still love using it. I just normally put about maybe that much on my hand. That's probably a little bit too much. Then I just take my lightly damp beauty sponge, pat. I just pat that all over my face, and I absolutely love that sound that the beauty blender makes. I know that everybody does. Okay, maybe I'll need more. I just, yeah. The SMR, I don't know how to say, I like that sound. It's kind of like, I don't know how you say it. I think it's just like a normal drugstore foundation. I like normally meet sheer to medium coverage foundation. That's just my cup of tea. Next up, I take a little bit of my ColourPop concealer. I'm in the shade Fair 10N. What I do is I just take the absolute little, and I do that. Then I grab a corner of my wet beauty blender, and I just do that, and then I just blend. Blend, 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 until I get something like that, and then I do it again, and I just do blend, blend, blend. I even sometimes close my eyes just so I can get that coverage. I just softly go around my eyes. Then I take just the tiniest bit. I place them here, and I place just enough there. Then I take this part of my sponge, and I just pat it away, and I blend it out. And what I do is I also use my concealer as like an eye primer. To me, I think concealer works a little better, in my opinion, than an eye primer for making eyeshadow stick and stay longer. But that is, of course, my opinion. Okay. Now to set my base. I have this CoverGirl setting powder and Clean Fresh, I think is the name of it, because that's the only name I see. I take this Dofer applicator, I don't know what they're called. And I first just start out with that. Of course, it's a little white. but you use any type of powder you have. It's just mine. I leave this on for a few seconds, let it bake, making close attention that I set my under eye. Then I close that up. Then after a few seconds, I just wipe away with all my eyes. I'll be back with you and it's time to wipe it off. Okay, now it's time to wipe this stuff off. What I do is I just very lightly go around and I remove all of that excess setting powder. I didn't set my face, I was making my face look a little white. Okay. Next up, I have my LA Colors Shape It Up Scalp and plus Contour Palette. What I do is I just take a little bit of these two, this one and that one, the two obtuse, mix it around in my brush just the tiniest bit, knock some off, and I do that just to set a little bit more, but also give that concealer a little bit more coverage, and also just like how it looks. I think it does something. I just do that, wipe. Then I take a little bit of these two browns, very lightly, because I'm not big on heavy contour. I do like the pufferfish fish thing, and to add back my jawline area, and I just blend it, and now you can see the color. And then this contour, and I just then blend it out. That out until about here. That's that all done. Then I add just the tiniest bit of blush just to add a little color into my cheeks. Today I'm going to be using the ColourPop. They think there's the name of it, in case you want it for yourself. Sorry, it's a little dirty. I take very little, that's even too much for both cheeks. I just lightly tap it. That's better. And then I just very lightly just add just a little bit of that paint. I'm very neutral makeup. I do light glam, but I am not a hardcore makeup drawer yet. I'm trying to get better with that skill. Then what I do is just add a little bit more color, because I'm going a little extra today. And I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna blend that out. And I blend it about there, where you can still see it, but it's not that noticeable. And then I take this, I think it's Etsy. It's the name of it. Highlighter. And the shade, I don't think these have shade names. And I just take about that much, and I just apply. Like, in my opinion, this is not, here's what it looks like. It's, yeah, I think you can barely see that. It's kind of like, just gives you like a very light shimmer, which is what I personally like. I'm not a big highlighter girl. I just like it to add a little bit of glow to my skin or shine. And I blend it out kind of around there. There we go. And then what I do is I use this and just like things like one of these, like, I don't know what these are called. And I also use the other end and I just brush my eyebrows. And sometimes and what I do with my brow products is very little. I just basically give it a little touch up. I barely even do anything because I have such thick brow hairs. I just basically fill in where I think it's needed. So eyebrow pencils last me a pretty long time. Next up is my eyeshadow palette, the Neon Shock by LA Colors. Make my blending brush. And yeah, I need to clean my makeup brushes. I'm gonna be taking just a taking a little bit of this light brown. I'm doing like a baby glam look, and I just feather that into the crease. And I take my hand, I try to fix any imperfections. Then I just blend it out like this. What I find looks the best, and sometimes I will take my finger and I'll just make it look lighter. And sometimes when that happens, like when a mistake is made, like I just saw, I will do that. Take my beauty blender real quick and wipe that mistake away. There we go. Okay, got. And then I go back to doing this. And then the other eye. To around there. Then there's these Sabella single eyeshadows. There's this pretty gold one I have with me today. And then there's this pretty green one. I think we're gonna do the inner. Then we're gonna do the gold one today just to go better with this look. I do that and I just spread it across. And we will touch up the mistakes in a second. And we will just go ahead and touch up any mistakes. I don't think we have any on this side. Oh, I think we do just a little bit right there. And then what I do is I go in again and I just clean up the look. As soon as all the eyeshadow is done, I go ahead and I just clean it up. It's not perfect, but I think it looks better. Looks better than it did. Okay. Oh, what's going on with my nose? some concealer or something like that. Bad day for my nose to be acting weird. And then what I'm going to do is just to... Okay, then I'm going to add just a little bit more foundation. Just my nose area. To try and cover up what the heck is going on with my nose. Because I just forgot to conceal and foundation it. I'm just gonna put my finger in it and just lightly press it down because I don't feel like doing bacon again. And then one of the last things I like clear mascara for when I just do everyday makeup. And I just very lightly put it on and blink, 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 blink. And then I wipe away the foundation a little bit and conceal off my natural beauty mark because I like it. And last thing I do is some days I will wear a lipstick. This one is called, I think this is by Sephora and it's called Spring Break. Here, let me swatch it. That's the lipstick color, very, very pretty. But I think I'm just gonna go with my clear Fruity Melon lip gloss by Victoria's Secrets. Now I'm going the lipstick route. I will just do that. Very lightly. And this is a very colorful, very pigmented lipstick. What I do is I go around and I clean it up a little with a tissue paper, with a piece of tissue or toilet paper, and I just clean up the edges a bit, and then I do this just to make it lighter because it's very, very, very pigmented and leaves us with like this nice, it's still on, it's very little transfer resistant. It just basically kind of like stains your lip. And then what I do is I will put this on top. And there, that's this everyday makeup look complete. Thank you for watching the video. If you like, please, if you enjoy, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit post notifications so you never miss another video. Bye guys.